Hello and welcome everybody. Dear God, it took us too long.
That's what she said.
No chick has ever said that, Jonah.
That's what she said.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
Alright, and the last part. We did like about half of, well, just over half of yes, Peacekeepers. So next we are going to be attempting to finish Peacekeepers. Ouch.
Yeah.
And also tits.
Come on, now you're not drunk.
Okay, we have 2 levels left in Peacekeepers to do, if I'm right. Yes, 2 levels.
I'll keep your piece.
We need to do Dry Canyon, which is what we're going to now.
We should play Diet Root Beer.
We're not going to be playing Diet Root Beer today.
I did not know that we were playing Digimon, Daryl.
Who's Daryl?
Oh yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, after all, it's Gerdat, Darkxander, Bloodkime, and No Dogs.
It's me!
And go.
No, me!
Yes, me.
My name is me.
Alright, fine. No Dogs' name is officially me. Get over it.
I still hate how easy this damn game is.
I'll show you easy.
Would you like trying doing the speedways, sir?
We should play this game at Speedway.
No. You're failing at corners, sir.
Yes. Partially due to the slowdown and partially because I haven't played this in 3 weeks.
Learn how to drive Spyro.
Are we supposed to be gender neutral in these things?
Technically, although it's pretty obvious that we're all dudes.
Hey, I am not a hair on an elephant's butt.
True, but you are male, so...
No, I have not been postmarked.
Huh. Well, that means you're just unfinished male.
Oh, what?
You're unfinished too.
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I am unfinished in a different way.
You're not cute.
This is Conan. He is a barbarian. Rawr.
I didn't even see who that was.
His name was Conan. He was a barbarian.
Would you rather be a Conan or a barbarian?
Barbarian. Conan doesn't actually get that many laughs from me.
He doesn't get that much ass from you?
Laughs, Jonah. Laughs.
Who's Jonah?
I'm clarifying to our audience member who is clearly named Jonah.
Gerdat has used Shield Crush.
Yes, it was moderately effective. This is Evor. He does not run a mad scientist.
I am a mad scientist, and my name is Phil.
What?
And I am Phil the mad scientist.
I know.
I get it.
So bad.
We're having plenty of lag problems, sir.
Wait, what do you get?
I get the fact that you are still the mad scientist.
This is absolutely horrible.
You should cut the lag off.
Well, I can't really do that because one, your particular net connection is less than savory. My particular net connection is okay, but you know, not perfect. And then there's the fact that I'm running way too much crap.
I'm convinced that this computer not connection.
I'm not.
We're in lagging.
I am because I don't think this would be happening if we were on Me's other computer.
Quite possible, but it's very difficult to prove that.
So I'm really not looking forward to Element Dragons.
Yeah, neither am I. I've seen, as you know, I posted in the other video. I really hope that Element Dragons get a significant nerf.
They probably will.
No, they won't, actually.
They will after a while. I mean, they're gonna terrorize the format for a little bit.
Well, so are Judgment Day spellbooks.
I'm not that worried about Judgment Day.
I am. Even in the mirror match, Judgment Day is fucking disgusting. Ugh.
Yeah, this is...
Spellbook Judgment Day! My name is Caleb.
I am really not that worried about Judgment Day.
I am.
You know something? That proves you're not religious.
John,
I
we're
don't know
supposed
where
to
my
keep religion
religious
out of
beliefs
these
stand at
topics.
this moment.
Harold, or fuck me. I mean, you over there. Did you like that?
I did, but we're supposed to stay out of religious arguments.
That's what she said.
Well, she was just trying to look out for our, physical well-being, because religious arguments tend to get very violent very quickly.
Which is very ironic.
Yeah, because almost all religions, talk about peace and love and sharing and all of the green things on the other side of the fence.
I talk about peace. You know, a piece of Poland, a piece of Germany, a piece of Russia, a piece of the United States.
Nah, that's a good thing, Adolf. Really good thing.
I'll trade you a Grand Soil the Elemental Lord for it.
Oh, come on. Grand Soil still has most of its hype up.
Incredible.
Maximos.
Yes, he tells us about the Vulture recipe. I might edit in his particular speech later, because I don't want to do it right now.
I'll play with your Elemental Lord.
Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the sabers.
Well, first, then you're decked down to 40.
Not happening.
You see, guys, this is why we don't listen to Dark Sander for deck advice. He refuses to put his X-Saber deck, a deck that consistently works far better at 40 than any other number, down to 40 cards, because he can't
They
figure out anything to
consistently
take
lags
out.
and connection losses.
Wait, did we seriously lose connection for a moment?
Yeah.
Alright, 1 sec.
Hey,
Okay, there, I have fixed our connection problems, maybe.
Maybe, baby.
To be totally honest, Gerdat, there's nothing I can take out of my sabers without breaking them.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff you can take out.
Nothing that makes sense to take out.
Nothing that makes sense to you.
No, nothing that makes sense to half of the saber users. Or somebody who has previously used sabers.
now, okay, you on the other side of that screen. That's what I'm calling you, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
1 sec. We just connection problem again.
Really?
Flying curry.
Well, it's more or less an internet problem. We didn't lose share screen. We just kind of lagged really
Alright.
badly.
On the other side of the screen. Me, deck issue. Or deck... frickin' advice. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Really? I'm the one who says run 3 Kazoki self-destruct button.
Yeah, because you know it will screw over with people. It'll screw over some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. Jonah's me as the person that said wind-ups were dead when they won the regional format.
The version of wind-ups that I was running was that.
It just needed to be tweaked a little bit.
Tweaked a little? No, it needed to be tweaked quite a bit in order to get to where it was.
No, I didn't see too much difference between Jonah's build, me's build, and the regional winners.
Well, that's because you weren't looking hard enough. One, they replaced both of the magicians with summoner monks.
No.
Really? Then it wasn't the explosion build. Ergo, yes, me's version of windups is pretty much dead.
The version I seen swapped out the 2 magicians for warriors,
Yeah.
not summoner monks.
Got 'em all.
Are they still running summoner
Although
monks?
that version did have summoner monks.
See,
Or at least
the
a
magicians
summoner
were
monk.
the magicians were swapped out for summoner monks. I forget what else they swapped out though.
No, I believe the magicians were swapped out for warrior, and then something else was swapped out for monks.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Anyway, we're moving on to the boss level of this world, Dr. Shemp. Be warned, this is the first instance where we have symbiotic relationships between these enemies that actually works. Observe!
Except for if you jump over them, they'll just fall off the ledge and kill themselves.
Yep. You can jump over them. You can side roll them, which I haven't really shown off. What button is that? It's that one. Ah, I have done a side roll.
So no, I do not believe me is good for deck advice.
I do.
I don't. He calls a topping deck, you know, deck.
Well, because the topping deck wasn't his deck anymore.
No, he said windups in general were dead.
Because for the most part, the version that he was running was dead. They had to tweak it quite a bit in order to get back.
No, the issue
crap,
is he
I got
said
knocked off.
He said windups in general, not just his build. Windups in general were dead.
That's
And
just
that's
more of an
true.
inaccurate statement than an outright fib. After all, at the time, everyone did in fact believe that windups in general were toast.
No. I'm almost certain people didn't think they were.
No, I mean, just wouldn't it would have been simpler if you just triple jumped them and then flamed the last person at the end?
Yeah, but I want to rush through.
I've seen a really cool build for Moels.
Really? A cool build, you say?
Cool. It was, Cold Enchanter Moels.
That absolutely makes... Well, wait. No, I'd much rather have someone else that has a continuous discard effect other than Cold Enchanter. Mainly because Cold Enchanter's the only purpose to really use her is to put out the ice counters. And the ice counters, unless you're going to be running Gerdat14 Dragon or the other ice counter monsters, doesn't really make that much of sense.
I don't know. The kid was undefeated with it.
It was more or less the rest of the mermaids that were helping out you, not Cold Enchanter.
Still, it was cool. It was a cool, different variant of Moels that I hadn't seen before.
How about her?
I ended up fighting, what was it? It was Spellcaster, Spellbooks.
Well, yeah, everything in Spellbooks is a Spellcaster.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I love how we're doing a Let's Play of Spyro and not actually even talking about Spyro.
There are worse things that have happened on the internet.
Pornhub.
No, Pornhub is a good thing that has happened on the internet, Joe.
Depends on your viewpoint.
YouTube.
YouTube is an amazing thing that happened on the internet.
It can also be a bad thing.
How? Alright, what do you define in YouTube that would be a bad thing?
There was a YouTube video that mocked Mohammed that frickin' caused half of our embassies in the Middle East to be attacked.
True.
That was them being dicks.
That used YouTube to be dicks.
Yeah, but for the majority of part, YouTube is actually a pretty good site, and that's not YouTube's problem. That's one of YouTube's greatest strengths, the expression of free speech.
Except for you don't get the expression of free speech.
I'll show you.
Well, for the most part, you do.
Well, take it then. Take, for example, Whiteboard's video. Although it wasn't directly YouTube's fault, he had to pull his video down.
And why did he have to do that?
Supposedly he wasn't supposed to post content of Black Ops 2 before it actually came out.
I don't know what the fuck happened there either. Great. I'm just fucking up my controls all over the place.
It's okay, Gerdat. We all die sometimes.
Yes.
Speaking of which, are you actually using a controller?
No, I'm not. I am using an emulated controller. Yes.
I'll emulate your controller.
I don't know. I just don't see the threat in Judgment Day.
This is because you clearly haven't seen people +7 off of it yet.
I mean, Judgment Day's gonna be good. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a good card. I just don't think it's going to be as bad as everybody claims it's gonna be.
I'll admit there's way too much hype on Judgment Day, and I'm you know spreading that. I'm partially responsible for spreading that hype, but I think it's well founded.
I doubt somebody's gonna first turn Judgment Day.
To the next world.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, I don't see them being set up.
Okay, we're done for now. Oh yes, yeah, we're done for now. Be safe, guys.